8:45-ish, and I am just getting set up to do a video chat with my FND support group. This is the first time I'm going to this support group, so I'm kind of curious to see like if I find it helpful or not. Symptom-wise today, like so far I feel okay. I woke up about 20 minutes ago, got myself coffee, and that's kind of been all I really managed to do so far. I'm not used to waking up this early. I was waking up this early when I was in rehab, but since I've been out of rehab, as you saw yesterday, my sleep schedule is screwed. I was up until 4, I think. I was like knitting and just binge watching Love is Blind. I am gonna hop on this appointment. I'm kind of interested to meet the other doctor on my care team. I haven't met her yet, and she was kind of what intrigued me about this whole program. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna film that because obviously like confidentiality, and I'll be in a room or in a chat room with other patients, and I want to respect them and their privacy. I'll check back in with you. I'm probably gonna go back to bed after this is done. I don't see myself being able to stay up because I'm on like less than 4 hours of sleep right now, and I want to make sure that I get enough sleep today because I also have occupational therapy today. When I have appointments and things I have to do, I literally figure out when I can sleep. So, which also makes me very nervous for going back to work. So, especially like managing appointments on top of going back to work. But I don't want to make myself anxious about things to come. So I will try really shortly. It is now 12:26 and I need to leave for my occupational therapy. And if you don't know, occupational therapy is therapy for your hands and your upper body for daily acts of living, which I don't feel like I need OT. I feel like I more so need PT. But then again, do I really need any of it? Because I am actually, for the most part, functioning pretty well. So I am gonna head there. I gotta get gas. I'm running a little bit behind because I did my makeup, and while I was doing my makeup, my hands kind of locked up around some of the products, so I was having a difficult time with that. But I'm gonna head to my appointment because I don't want to be late. I'm notoriously on time or early. But I'm gonna head to my appointment because I don't want to be late. I'm notoriously. I just got finished with my occupational therapy session. That ended up really not being an occupational therapy session. It ended up being more like a mental health session, because in an effort to be empowering and inspirational to other people who have been recently diagnosed with FND or FMD or any of the other functional neurological problems that come around, I realized I haven't been really like authentic about how okay I'm really not, because nobody wants to watch somebody suffer. And we're in a society where when people are struggling, it gets labeled as attention seeking or, you know, a sob story a lot of the times. And even though that's not what I'm doing and that's not what I've done this entire time, I still am afraid to have that label. There's so many layers to this diagnosis and so many things about my life that it changes that I think people don't really see, and it's hard to show online, especially when you don't really have the energy to make a post or to create content, but you do show up online. Something that's been really hard for me the last few weeks is having everybody tell me they're so glad I'm doing better. Because I'm not. There are just like circumstances in life that like no matter how bad you feel or how unfunctional you are, you have to do it. I'm not working. I am out on FMLA from my job so that I can keep my insurance. And the thing with my condition, and I think this is kind of the hardest thing for people to understand, is that it's episodic. But like it's hard to grab your phone when you're having a seizure. It's hard to grab your phone when you have a leg tremor that lasts 30 seconds. So unless you literally record every minute of every day, you don't see it, and you don't see the pain, you don't see the internal tremors, you don't see the muscle spasms, you don't see the brain fog and the cognitive issues and the memory lapses. I'm only 26 years old, but even in my 20s when I was married to my ex-husband, I stayed at home and I didn't do anything. I didn't feel like I could do anything. I feel so much like I'm losing my identity through this process, because I've always prided myself on being a resilient person, a kind person, an intelligent person. It sounds shallow, but like a pretty person. And now I'm embarrassed to go to the store because I don't walk right. And sometimes I can't talk right. And I drop things and I trip. And I feel like everybody's staring at me. And that's the struggle that people don't see or acknowledge. So no, I'm not doing better. Life doesn't pause for you. I still have responsibilities, I still have dogs, I still have bills. And now I have medical bills that I need to worry about. It takes some people years to recover from an exacerbation like mine. And I know that studies show that people who don't take the time to fully recover tend to stay ill longer. But I don't feel like I have a choice, because going and training that fitness class, my work called me and said that somebody had brought it to their attention that I was training these classes. Which, keep in mind, I don't make barely anything doing it. Literally like enough to go buy a Starbucks coffee. So it's literally for my enjoyment and to get me out of the house and to feel like kind of human for a second. I don't know who would assume that that means that I'm ready to come back to a full-time job. But I got a phone call and it's not her fault. It's not really anybody's fault, because they can't really understand what I'm going through. And I do a very good job of masking how absolutely miserable I am. I got kind of cornered into going back to work because I'm doing those classes with people who know me, who saw what I was like before this happened. And it was incredibly embarrassing. And it's embarrassing to be a fitness instructor who can hardly walk. I just think that it's so important for people to be aware of the fact that somebody can have a smile on their face and feel dead inside. And but I mean, I'm in a pretty hopeless place, and their life is, the treatment for my condition is pointless. Medication, but I mean, which is the only thing that I wasn't doing, and the treatment OT, for my condition and therapy, medication, like which CBT, is the only thing that I wasn't doing, and EMDR therapies, PT and OT speech therapy, doing them, and before this happened,
like CBT,
so
dialectical, and EMDR therapies.
Better.
And
I've all of the things that I was doing before
this happened.
What does that mean
if
for
the treatment
my
to
outlook?
make me on this condition?
Better.
Wow, if you stuck around after that, I'm so sorry. Today is now Friday, and it's been a relatively okay day. I've been really struggling to fall asleep at night. So I think last night I fell asleep at like 3:30 in the morning and woke up at noon. I don't know what time it is right now. It's 2:09. I woke up about an hour and a half or so ago. I've just been kind of meandering, made coffee. James is coming home from Vegas tomorrow, so I'm picking up a little bit. I didn't get anything too crazy messy. The beauty of not really being able to do a whole lot is you can't really make a whole lot of a mess. For the most part, I'm feeling okay. Today I have a migraine and brain fog. My memory is a little weird. I'm just gonna keep chugging. I have my class in the morning that I teach, my fitness class, and then I will be picking up James from the airport. But moving on, I got a package today, and it is my cocoa berry package. Ooh. Okay, so I got the joggers. I think it's just our like standard joggers. I got these in clay, which is like a nudie brown. Now I am teeny tiny. They do not have an extra small. They only have a small, and they are pre-shrunk, but these do have pockets. And it actually looks like they have like an internal drawstring. So even if like your waist size is a little bit smaller than the size chart suggests, which I did look at the size chart, and these should fit me okay. I have like a 24.25 inch waist right now, and these say 25. So I'm glad that they have that drawstring because it is going to help. And I actually like that look a lot because then it starts to like pull at the hips and it gives like a wider hip illusion. This is just like the cocoa berry across the front. Oh, I love this. You can see there it has like the cocoa berry logo, and it's looks like it's gonna be nice and oversized. We'll see where it hits me. It looks like it's gonna hit me like right at the top of the thigh. This is the color Ice Gray. So you go like close. Kind of has like a purpley hue. They also sent me a beanie, and I'm not usually a beanie girl, but I think I will like this color. But I am gonna go ahead and put the code here for you guys. So if you can like pause that and scan it with your phone, you can download the Cocoa Berry app and you can shop there. And I will have my commissions link. I do receive a small commission if you use my code, but I will leave my code in the description box. Now I personally do not look cute, I don't think, in, yeah, no, never. Like I can never figure out how to like make beanies like actually look cute on me. So if you have yeah, no, I'm not a beanie girl. I don't know if it's just like the length of my hair or what, but I can never seem to like style them, or I never know like where to put them like on my forehead. But I'm like real bad about it. So if anybody has any tips on how to actually make beanies look cute on somebody with my face shape, appreciated. Because I'm pretty tired and I still have a lot of like picking up and cleaning that I need to do. And then tonight I'm actually going to, because I'm pretty tired and I still have a lot of like picking up and cleaning that I need to do. And OT. And then tonight I'm not been set up for PT yet, so I've do some at home of like PT. And then I'm gonna do my PT and my OT because I have not been set up for PT yet, so I've been PTing at home. And then and then OT, like I said yesterday, I kind of just lost my marbles a little bit, so I am going to do some OT, like I said yesterday, I kind of just stretching and strengthening. Lost my marbles a little bit, so I am going to do some, because I did wake up and some I woke up stretching and strengthening
around
for myself.
8, and
I
I
was
was
catatonic
because I did wake up. I woke up.
And if you don't know what catatonic means, you're kind
around
of like frozen
8, and
in your body.
I
You're
was
consciously
catatonic
aware
today.
but you
And if
can't
you don't
open
know
your
what
mouth.
catatonic
Means
means,
you're
your
kind of
body-
frozen. In your body, you're consciously
if anybody's
aware.
experienced sleep
paralysis,
but you can't
it's
open your
really
mouth,
similar to
you
that
can't
without
move your
like
body,
the nightmare
you-
creepy part of it. If
So,
anybody's experienced
I did
sleep
have that happen
paralysis,
around 8
it's
this
really
morning,
similar
so
to
I
that
decided
without
to
like the
go
nightmare
back to
sleep
sleep.
part of it. Because I didn't want to try and fight through it.
I did have that happen around 8 this morning,
Like I
so
said, I
I
have, like, a
decided
headache
to
and I
go
feel
back to
pretty
sleep.
tired.
And
I didn't want to try and fight through it
sleeping
very well. I'm not getting very deep sleep.
like
for
I said,
a
I
long
have like
period
a
of time.
headache
And I feel pretty tired.
So,
And I know
that's
I'm not
problem.
sleeping very
So
well.
tonight
I'm
I'm
not
gonna try
getting
and
very
wear
deep sleep
myself,
for
like,
a long
really
period of time.
out
Around like 10 or so that I can actually go to sleep at a decent time.
So
But
tonight
I
I'm
will
gonna
try
try
and
and
sound
wear
for you
myself, like,
all that up
really
in this
out
video, and then around like 10 or so
tonight.
that I can actually go to sleep at a decent time. But I will try these things out for you.